Hi all, happy Wednesday. This is Lynn from DevineCentral, and I am here with your Wednesday weekly mailbag tarot reading. All right, so this reading is for February 23rd, 2022, and I am creating it a couple of days early because I am taking off on a big adventure this week, and I wanted to make sure that I got it to you. So let me start with the question first, right? Okay. My. So there's a guy at my job, ... That's how it starts out. Okay. So we've been talking off and on, mostly on, for a couple of weeks now. He's cute and sweet, but takes forever to respond to my text messages. I know he gets busy, but it makes it hard to keep up with our conversations. The other day at work, a coworker and I started talking, and as it turns out, he's talking to both of us, if not more of us, in and out of our job. To me, I'm not offended by that. I'm not really looking for anything serious, but it just feels kind of grimy to talk to several people at work. To be honest, I don't believe anymore that people should talk like that, whatever that is, because she doesn't describe that, with anybody at work. But hey, we're here now. Ever since my coworker and I talked, however, he hasn't messaged me back, and I'm honestly considering just letting the whole thing go. She signs this flirting with disaster, and then asks, what are his intentions? Rather hard to assume without talking to him first. Okay, so let's talk about that. This is what he wanted, what are his intentions? So let's switch cameras, and I am working with, this is my everyday go-to deck. It's all beat to hell, and it's because I use it so much. But this is Deborah Blake, Everyday Witch Tarot, and I just love this deck. So it's kind of hard to leave it there. Let me, I don't think I can put it there either. So let me just put it right there. How's that? And I'll put my cards below it. All right, there we go. So I'm going to just do a 5-card spread, and we're just going to lay it out and see what comes up, okay? So let me see. I just like 5 cards. I don't know why. It's my thing. A lot of people like 9. Some like 7. So let's do that and take a look at what we have here. Okay. All right. So what is the situation? The situation, we start out with the Ace of Wands. This is a fairly new and exciting and passionate thing that's been happening for this gal. It's all of a sudden, to get a text like that, or something that's very, I don't know, just very intriguing and kind of mysterious and romantic from somebody. It's exciting, it's fresh, it's new, right? And it's something that kind of has her wiles up. But I can tell you that what precipitates that, or the foundation here, is I think that the gal, this is an 8, this is about strength, and strength of character too, especially when it comes to a work environment. But you can see that she is being tested in some way here by this situation. She really, she knows all this turbulence. Do you see in the background? All that turbulence is how she feels about what's going on with this situation. And she's kind of trying to manifest it. She's trying to kind of work with it. But at the same time, she's trying to hold her emotions in check. She's trying to be have that straight face, trying to be coy and kind of hide the situation at work, because I think she knows it's not really, it's not something that should be out at work. So I think she's, it's that whole never let him see you sweat, right? So I think she's maintaining a good facade up front, but she's got all these emotions and feelings going on in the background. So what are his intentions? Because that was her question, right? Well, guess what? We got the Magician. And what is the Magician all about? It's all about intention. This is not just some happy-go-lucky, huckleberry goofball that just is very sociable and wants to get to know everybody at work. The magician always has intention. He always has an agenda, and he also is smart enough to know how to use the resources that God has given him, his God-given talents, to try to get what he wants. And honestly, I think that what he's doing, and you see he's manifesting with both hands, right? So I think what's happening is, I think that he has an agenda, and, he can use trickery when he wants to. He will say what he has to say and do what he has to do to get what he wants. But quite frankly, I'm thinking that, I don't necessarily think that what that he feels like what he's doing is wrong or bad. I think maybe he might be looking for, somebody to date, and hey, you know what? He's going to go through the whole office pool until he finds somebody that's like kind of willing, and I think he's testing the waters. Honestly, is what I think he's doing. He's testing all. Consider all the girls in the office his resource for dating, and he's testing all of his resources out. So I really do think that he does know what he's doing, and there is an agenda there, and I don't honestly even think it's hidden. I just think it's an agenda that he's pursuing. But with the Knight of Wands coming up in this picture, I really do feel it's from a conquest point of view. So, the Knight of Wands is that real scattered, goofy, immature, jump in both feet first, bull in a china shop type of attitude. And you can see in this picture, he is getting ready to go slay the dragon. And yet he's still manifesting. So I think that what this tells me is he is out for the conquest, right? He is on a mission on a conquest. So I just, and while I don't think it's, I'm not going to say it's good or bad. I don't happen to agree with it. I don't think she happens to agree with it either. But where do we go from here, right? I think he is looking at life from in a very small globe, a very small perspective. I think the advice for her is that she can see, she knows right now that this whole thing is occurring in a very small world, right? And that is the world of work. And I think she realizes, this is that there's fire all around her. There's the passion is burning. I mean, those things are flared up. So it's around her, and she senses and feels it. But I think she realizes that this is too small of a world to be messing around, and she shouldn't be. But the lure for her is huge. Otherwise, she wouldn't have said, flirting with disaster. Excuse me. She wouldn't have signed off flirting with disaster. And hard to assume what he, without talking to him first. Those are all signs that she really does want to perpetuate, and she really wants to go forward and see where this goes. But I think she knows better. And hopefully she'll be a smart girl, and she will, do the right thing for herself. So what does Spirit have to say? Let's do the last word thing. Oh, so 7. This is about being tested and about being retested. I think 7 of Wands is, it's about being on the defense, and I think it's about, everybody criticizing, judging. I don't think she wants to be judged by everybody at work. And if you are watching this, you don't want to be judged by everybody at work. You don't want this situation to define you. And it could easily define you as, hey, a girl at work that, to the rest of the guys, hey, it's like we can have some really interesting, text conversations with her. And then pretty soon you get other people texting you. So I think standing your ground, being strong, and standing by your convictions and your belief that work is not the right environment for this, I think you're going to be better off containing your emotions and keeping it out of the workplace. That's what I read today. I hope that this will resonate with everybody. Please offer your comments, but please like and subscribe to this channel. That is how I am found. And I do appreciate your comments when you give them. I respond to everything. I'll be here every Wednesday with a weekly mailbag reading. I will also be doing monthly zodiac readings. So please come back often, and thank you and have a great week. Bye-bye.